what's in a name. In the case of the Ferrari 812 Superfast, a numerical reference to its 800 metric horsepower, 12-cylinder engine and a not-so-subtle hint at its capability for extreme rates of travel. Only Ferrari, notorious for joyously naming its flagship LaFerrari, could get away with the moniker. But once you get past the super obvious nomenclature, it becomes hard to argue with this on-the-nose model name. If you're lucky enough to have sampled a standard F12 and one of the 799 F12 TDFs offered to Ferrari's most loyal clients, you've got a pretty good idea of the 812 Superfast's personality, which involves a blend of the TDF's edginess and the F12's comfort and usability. Even within the rarefied world of supercars, the 812's athleticism is impressive despite its veil of approachability. More power, to the tune of 789 horsepower, versus the TDF's 769, combined with weight loss of 132 pounds make it the highest performance standard production model Ferrari in history. For reference, the TDF trims an even more impressive 242 pounds, ditching niceties like sound insulation, along with mechanical and aerodynamic improvements. The elevated power-to-weight ratio enables it to hit 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and reach a top speed of 211 miles per hour. The main attraction is, of course, the 6.5-liter V12, which boasts 75% new parts and undergoes a series of mods to raise its output while, thankfully, retaining its naturally aspirated soul. A stroked version of the F12's 6.3-liter mill, the V12 features new pistons, new con rods, a reinforced crankcase, and a trick new direct fuel injection system that runs at a staggering 5,076 pounds per square inch. The system is capable of changing the shape of fuel droplets as they're injected into the combustion chamber, adjusting for around-town drivability or balls-to-the-wall performance. A revised air intake system incorporates a new plenum and bigger air inlet with wider throttle valves for better breathing. Silver lining, CO2 emissions have been reduced thanks to the new injection system and reduced friction from new 5W50 engine oil. Unlike Ferrari's famously purposeful mid-engine cockpits, the cabin of the front-engine 812 Superfast feels spacious and fairly airy, with good forward visibility. Inherited from the GTC4 Lusso is the so-called twin cockpit feature, which adds an 8.8-inch touchscreen above the glove box displaying navigation, drive mode setting or instrumentation info. The system works well enough and can easily be switched off, leaving a dark panel surface that blends well with the leather-lined interior. But the hot seat is the one behind the prancing horse-clad steering wheel. If you could sum up the predominant mood following a day of driving the Ferrari 812 Superfast, it just might be a feeling of supreme satisfaction. With an endlessly smooth and powerful V12 under the hood, an accommodating cabin, and surprisingly agility, the 812 manages to achieve superlatives across a seemingly improbable spread of the performance, comfort scatter plot. It's effortlessly quick, impressively athletic, and surprisingly comfortable. The only elements that seem to open themselves to criticism are abundance of slats and vents that break up the F12's otherwise sculptural shape, and a bit more plastic trim on the interior than befits a $335,275 car. Apart from those quibbles, there really isn't anything on the Ferrari 812 that isn't super.